It was May 9th, 1980, that Friday the 13th, the first one, was released. And it has been going strong. Well, now it's on a dead hold right now. But if you ask me, today I'm going to be talking to you about the Friday the 13th film series. 1 through 9, 10, 11, and the reboot. If you ask me, these movies are pretty damn good, even though the NPA did butcher most of them. Yeah. So I'm going to tell you my feelings on the first one. The first one was a very good movie. It had a slow pace, and let's not forget, Jason wasn't the killer in the first movie. But then they introduced him in the second movie, but it wasn't the same Jason that we all know and love today. But then the third movie comes around, and, well, we got the Jason that everybody loves. The Jason with a hockey mask. But you know what? Friday the 13th, to me, there are a lot of good movies in this franchise. Even if most of them was butchered by the NPAA. So yeah. On the other hand, do I want to say if any of them were bad? I'll say 9 was bad. I don't hate 8. And I'm okay with 5. It's just that 8 could have been better, you know. And I just wish that they would have had that fight in not Central Park, but at Madison Square Gardens, like they were going to. But it had to be cut due to budget issue. I mean, like, really? If you ask me, Friday the 13th franchise, they had a couple of stinkers, but, you know, they were still pretty damn good movies. Number 5, you really can't count that as a Jason movie because Jason wasn't the killer in that movie. Oh, God. But can I tell you something? It is Jason, but it's not Jason. You know what I mean. It's a fake Jason. But he still acts like Jason, even though it's not the real Jason. You know what I mean, right? Okay. Anyways, the Friday the 13th films are pretty damn good. I would say this, the one I hate the most is Jason Goes to Hell. I cannot stand Jason Goes to Hell. I don't know why. Now, with number 5, I used to hate number 5, but I like it now, you know, and I appreciated the dark humor that was in it, because it was trying to be like a comedy horror. You know? Now, if I can rank these movies, I'll put number 1 at the top of the list as being a pretty good film. 2, 3, and 4, yes, especially 4. 4 was a masterpiece in my eyes. You know, and I admit, when I was like 7 years old, when I first seen 4, I cried because Tommy Jarvis killed Jason. Yeah. But then when 5 came out, I was disappointed. My friend told me a funny story about, you know, the time he went and saw Friday the 13th Part 5 in theaters because his dad took him to see, almost all of them in theaters because, you know, his father, he had to get in with his father because they were rated R. And so he had to get in with his father, and basically, yeah. So I will say this about all these movies, they're good. And he hated Part 5, but then when he seen number 9, yeah, Jason Goes to Hell, he hated that movie. He was like, what the fuck is this bullshit? And I just started laughing. But then Jason Lives, you know, that brought back Jason. And let's not forget that all 3 films are, well, the Tommy Jarvis trilogy, 4, 5, and 6. And let's not forget Tommy Jarvis was played by different actors in all 3 movies. They wanted to get Corey Feldman back. Corey Feldman, but, you know, he was busy filming The Goonies, so they only got him back for a little bit at the beginning. It was like a flashback nightmare. So, yeah. If you ask me, it's a good movie. And when it focused on, you know, horror and, you know, and people getting killed, the NPA just butchered this series down. And thankfully, they're trying to release 2 through 6 uncut. They can't release 7 uncut because, unfortunately, the 7th movie, all the footage is now, I guess, the work print was destroyed, I guess. So, yeah. But maybe just one day a good copy of the work print will be found, maybe. Like there's like with instance, I'll get into another topic on another video, but wow. This series really took a turn. Then it went back, and Jason X, I love Jason X, because of the humor. It was funny. Freddy versus Jason. To me, in that movie, I felt like Jason wasn't really a bad guy in that movie, even though he did kill people. But I will say this, Jason X is my favorite. And the 4th film is also my favorite, and the 6th movie is my favorite, as well as the 7th one. Now let's get on to the remake, shall we? The remake, on the other hand, is what you call a mixed bag movie. But it was still a good movie. And just to let you guys know, that tow truck driver that ends up taking that guy's body away is not the guy from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's not Old Monty. I thought it was him, but it's not. It's actually a different guy. He just happens to look like the actor that played Old Monty, but it's not him. Yeah. So anyways, let's just get back to this. The remake was good. The ending I felt like was kind of tacked on, but I still liked it, These movies are good. Bye. Remember to like, subscribe, and get notified.